A mouse as big as a mountain lay on the ground, blocking their path. A swarm of giant grasshoppers was feeding on the carcass. The two immediately turned and ran, with the grasshoppers in close pursuit. In the next moment, they entered the territory of man-eating plants. The plants frantically began devouring the grasshoppers. Just as the pair thought they had escaped danger, they found their path blocked by a cliff ahead. With the grasshopper swarm about to overtake them, in desperation, the man slammed into a stone statue. Incredibly, the statue began to crumble and fell toward the opposite side of the cliff, forming a bridge. The two quickly crossed to the other side and together pushed the statue down into the ravine, cutting off the grasshopper's path. Later, they infiltrated the enemy's stronghold. After successfully ambushing the guards there and dispatching several sentries, they discovered the enemy was continuously feeding mountain copper into furnaces. This could potentially cause the earth to heat up and face destruction. The pair had no choice but to plan to destroy the island. Suddenly, a violent explosion hit them, blasting them away. The enemy had arrived again. A fierce battle ensued. One of them grabbed a steel frame and swung it at the enemies. They hurled their weapons, striking their foes hard. Seeing his subordinates outmatched, the enemy commander personally directed robot fighters into battle. Facing a steel, octopus-like machine, the man struggled to defend himself. He was caught off guard and hammered down, unable to get up. At the critical moment, his brother arrived and blocked a lethal blow, but ultimately they couldn't defeat the robot and were knocked to the ground. The man had no choice but to use the mountain copper to resist. The other quickly grabbed chains from the ground and with great force threw them at the robot. While the enemy was momentarily restrained, the man swiftly repositioned the hoist and smashed the robot to the ground. Before they could rest, enemies approached with weapons. As the man moved to confront them, he was violently struck down. The two could only engage in hand-to-hand combat, but they remained at a disadvantage. The enemy delivered a flying kick that sent one of them flying away, then quickly combined his weapons and threw them at him.